show you something perfect like this. You can see initially there is nothing in the screen, and gradually this thumbs up bottle is coming, Coca-Cola bottle is coming, and Coca-Cola text is also getting written here, just like that. It's just like text revealing along with the bottle. And bottle also, if you see, the white color is also coming like a wave, which is filling up the whole bottle. So now let us understand to do this. What we have to take as source file is that we will go in the source file option. So in this source file, we have taken inside this com, and what we can show is that let us start from the very beginning so that you can understand this better. I'm just removing everything from this. So this is the completely blank layer which we have. Completely there is nothing in the composition. And in this, what I have taken a bottle, which is maybe a Coke bottle or thumbs up bottle or any kind of bottle I have taken in the composition. So this is the bottle which we have. It has to be a PNG bottle. Now we will scale it down. We'll get this much. Now you need to understand one thing, that it's not mandatory or it's not necessary that it has to have some kind of texture or written on that, because we will use this as a flat layer. It will just work as a window, as a whole. Behind that, we will take a flat color, which is going to be a solid. We are taking it as a red color as of now. So this is going to be the background color for this. We can scale down the size of this bottle a little bit here, like this. Now, what we are going to do is that right click, new, and then shape layer. So in this shape layer, we are going to create a rectangle like this. So this rectangle will travel from below to the top. I'm just keeping it below this so that you can understand this. So now one interesting thing we have to see is that from the effect and preset, just click wave wrap. Can you see this wave wrap? This wave wrap you just have to drag and drop here. So you can see this kind of a wave formation is happening. So you can control the properties of the wave from here. We don't need much of height here, but we need a width of this wave. So maybe this type, that should look like should look like a liquid. And let's see how this is traveling. It is traveling like this. So the speed is okay for us as of now. If we need some more speed, suppose for example we want to increase the speed, we can increase the speed here. So now what we have to do is that we have to go to the position of this. We can right click and separate dimensions. We don't need any kind of a movement on the X position. We need only the movement in the Y position. So let us make the keyframe in the first. We can take this down because nothing should be visible in the very beginning. And say after 2 seconds or so, we will take this up. We'll take this up. So you can see this is what is happening. Now what we have to do is that we want this to be visible, this shape layer to be visible through this bottle. So that means come to the track mat. We have to see this through the window of this bottle area. So come to this track mat and apply this. Now see what is going to happen. You see this? So this wavy kind of thing is coming through the bottle. Okay. So this part is over. Now we have to import the Coca-Cola logo here. So that we want that below this Coca-Cola logo also should come. Let us import this to the composition. Now we have to scale it down. We are scaling it down to maybe this much size. This much size is okay for us. Now this was a red color logo, and on red it will not be visible. So let us come to the effect and preset and just click hue saturation. Just select the hue saturation on this. We'll get hue saturation like this. In the master saturation, just reduce this to -100 and increase the lightness maximum, so it will become completely white. Okay. Now what most important thing what we are going to do is that initially this Coca-Cola will not be visible. So after some time when this fills up, and then it will be visible. So there is something called autofill. The effect name is autofill. So you can see this autofill here. Just drag and drop here in the autofill. So you can see this, it became semi-transparent. But this semi-transparent, you can see this as a semi-transparent because here the preview input is clicked. If you just uncheck, it will not be visible. So for as of now, I am just clicking it, and one position it is, you can see there is a 1 point, starting point. So we will take the starting point to here. So from where the revealing will start. Now if we just click and we will check that slowly this kind of a revealing is happening, but it's not very satisfactory. So what we can do about this? So here there are some options. First of all, this speed we should increase, say 300, from 100 to 300. Then another one thing, if we see that even if we do that, it's just taking the lines, the edge. We don't want something like that. We want something that it should fill the whole thing. And another one thing, if you see that Coca-Cola, since these are things are not attached together, it will just stop in the C only. So what we should do, we will take a masking here, pen tool, and we will connect all of them. So let us draw a line which can make this thing common. We will just click on all the alphabets so that it gets connected. Okay, so that it has a bridge here. This will work as a bridge. Now come here, border and bridge. You can see this inside this border and bridge. In the bridge mode, initially it was none. Now change it to mask. If you do that, now see what is going to happen. Now see, after the C, this is also going here, and to the C also, to the A also, and this will go to the next C and other part as well. But one interesting part is that it is only taking its all edges. It is not taking the complete fill color. So what we can do about that? Now this portion here, you have to take that since this Coca-Cola, whatever is written as of now, just make Ctrl C, Ctrl D. So we are just duplicating this layer. Now here what you have to do, is that we don't have to, we don't want to see any kind of a autofill option here. We are just taking it as a normal Coca-Cola black, I mean white Coca-Cola. Now come here in the initial Coca-Cola layer, and there is an option here called speed map. In the speed map area, initially it was shape based flow. Change it to custom layer. Once you do to the custom layer, then what you can do is that you can change this to this one. So what is the name of this? So ideally we have to change the name of this because we have duplicated this. Say we can bring this as a duplicate. We have to select this one. So go here again, and in the speed map change this to duplicate, and from here change this option to effect and mask. Make sure that this is in Luma. Now let's see how this will come with it, and we don't need this as of now, the duplicate layer, so we just turn it off, and let's see how this will come. Now if you see here, this is not selecting only the outlines, this is selecting the whole Coca-Cola writing. And since this is in the preview option, here this preview input is clicked, so it was visible with this kind of a semi-transparency. You just turn it off and just check how this looks like. See this? This looks better now. So what are the key points which you should remember on this? What are the effects we have applied here? First, one thing you have to understand that we have applied track matte. Track matte initially is visible here, sometimes it is off, so it will not be visible. Make sure that you have to just click and unclick to see that track matte is visible, so that, and then in this white shape layer we have applied the option here that wave wrap. Wave wrap is the effect we have applied for this wave animation. And after that I have taken Coca-Cola. On top of this Coca-Cola I have applied here as an autofill option. So in this autofill option, when you add the autofill, as I have shown in my video, just follow that and you will see that automatically you have to have a starting point for this, and it will automatically fill the whole thing.